Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zufar Effendi. My student ID number 6101421063, and my class is PJKR International Class. Right now, I am gonna show you my PowerPoint about one of the most popular sport in the Indonesia, and it's called badminton. Overview. Now I'm gonna just read this. Badminton is a racket sport that is played on a court divided by a net 5 feet high. The game is played with a shuttlecock, birdie. Can be played as singles or doubles. The object of the game is to hit the shuttlecock over the net so that eventually the opponent is unable to return the shot. History. Badminton originated in India in the mid-1080s. It's not so popular, and its popularity increased when English army officers stationed in India transported the game to England. Badminton took its name from Badminton House in Gloucestershire, the home of Duke of Beaufort, where the sport was played in the last century. By coincidence, Gloucestershire is now the base for the International Badminton Federation. In England, it was called Badminton, and eventually it spread to the United States. Now let's talk about equipment. In here, we got a badminton racket, shuttlecock, badminton shoes, attire, net, court, etc. It's so many equipment that you can use when you need that, of course. Now for the technique. In my PowerPoint, we got serve round the head, smash, drive, clear, drop short. And it's serve can be done in two-way, long or short, and can be done too in forehand and backhand. Round the head. Round the head is an overhead stroke played on the left or backhand side of the body. So round the head is kind of like this. It's called round the head. So sorry. Smash, a hard hit overhand stroke with a fast downward path. I think you all know what smash means. Drive, a powerfully hit forehand or backhand stroke which just clears the top of the net. So right here is the net. You can just stroke it or strike it right with just clears the top of the net. Not there. It's too high, but there. Now, clear, a stroke which sends the shuttle high over the opponent's head and drops near the backcourt boundary line, or I call it baseline. Clear is a really useful technique, and you just kind of send the opponent to the backcourt boundary line or baseline, and it's hard for them if you can manage it so perfectly. Now drop shot. The shuttle is stroked over the net, so it drops very close to the net. Drop shot is right here, and you just go right. This is the net, and you just go, and I think it's really hard for the opponent, right? Next, scoring. A match consists of the best of 3 games of 21 points. Every time there is a serve, there is a point scored. The side winning a rally adds a point to its score. At 20-all, the side which gain a 2-point lead first wins that game. Right. So if you were at 20-all, you're not supposed to win the game at 21, but you have to win it at 22. So it's a 2-point difference between you and the opponent to 20-all, and so you can win by 2-point lead. So it's 22 or 20. And if it's 21-all, so it's 23 to 23, 22, and it's 24, etc. At 29-all, the side scoring the 30th point wins that game. So if you were at 29-all, you can win at 30, not 31, but 30. And if it's 31 and etc., it's just unlimited. The side winning a game serves first in the next game. Next. Faults. All right. Overhand serve. Anytime the server contacts the shuttle higher than their waist, if any part of the head of the racket is higher than the server's hand holding the racket. So it's not only overhand serve, but also backhand serve. So your hand is have to higher, a bit higher. So it's right there. If you go over this, it's fault, and it's not fault, right? During the serve, the shuttle lands outside the correct surface curve. If the server's or receiver's feet are not in the correct surface curve as the shuttle is served, it's fault. If the player touches the net with their racket or the body, that's obviously fault. Fault if the shuttle hits any obstruction such as the ceiling, wall, backboard, etc. That's pretty new for me. If the shuttle fails to go over the net, all right, that's obviously fault, and the opponent's side got the point. If the shuttle is hit by the other team before it crosses the net, so I know. This is the net. So this is you. This is you. The shuttlecock is right here, but the opponent already hit that. Nah. That is where the fault is. If the shuttle is not distinctively hit, but held momentarily on the racket, oh, you have to hit the shuttlecock by not as fault. As fault. Clearly fault. If the shuttle is hit more than once in succession by a team, that's obviously fault. If the shuttle hits any part of the player's body, oh, that's kind of new. I thought you can hit that by a hand. If your racket just rolling down the court and you don't holding anymore, so yeah, I don't know if it's full. Right, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.